So how do we really know? Like we're sure we're live? Can you tell, Melina?
Blinking in
Yeah.
the corner. I'll pull up Consultant Corner.
All right, cool.
On my phone. There is a smidge of a delay.
Which is normal. That's normal.
Yeah.
So, but you're seeing it.
Yeah, I see that we're live, but I don't see the post in Consultant Corner yet. Yeah. So it might take a minute to show up, but.
Okay. So when you say post in Consultant Corner, what do you mean?
So like on here, I should see the video.
Okay. Oh, people are joining.
Oh, wait.
There we go. They're joining.
I see it.
We have this new process, everyone, that's going to be jumping on. So we're excited to see you. We got on a minute early just so we could make sure this was going to be working okay. So welcome. And I can see users getting on, but I can't see who they are. So I guess there was some kind of privacy thing they had to protect with people, Dana was telling me. So now I only see Facebook user. So good evening. I'm seeing hello. So we're glad you're here. We're going to wait a minute or so because I think it's like 6:59. So I'm Connie Ashburn, of course, and the one to my right or left, I guess, I'm not sure, is Melina Dixon, but we'll introduce ourselves when we get started. So, all right. So we got people coming on, and it seemed like today when we did our little thing, there was a lot of people commenting. So hello, Melina and Connie. Hi there. I wish I could see who was commenting, but I can't. It just says Facebook user. So sorry about that, guys. But we'll, if you want me to know who you are, you're going to have to type in your name because I won't know. So hello, ladies. Lots of hellos. They're coming up. Got a few hearts.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone. That was Teresa DeNoble who said.
Oh, yeah, if you see it on your phone, you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I honestly, I got so much stuff to think about tonight. I am not watching my phone. I can tell you that for sure. So hi, Connie and Melina. Good. I have 7 right now, Melina, but I'm going to wait like maybe another minute. Just give people a chance to get on and join. So Somebody said howdy, ladies.
Howdy.
Tracy Ann said hello. So just know as you're joining, somebody from Wisconsin, that we only can see, we're using our new Be Live format. So we're pretty excited about it. So we can hopefully avoid future echoing and all of the stuff that has gone on in the past. So hopefully you guys like this. You'll have to give us some feedback about whether it's better. And we've got some people tagging people so I can see some names coming up. A lot of people joining, Melina. It's like just constant. Well, you probably see it because you're watching it. So,
yep, I see
okay,
it.
Swan. I see Swan is in. And if you guys don't tell me who you are, all I see is Facebook user. So, Shannon from Plattsburgh, New York. Welcome. So excited to be on. April from Michigan. Dana comes up now. She must come up because she is a Be Live subscriber. So I see her name.
Yep.
Okay. It's called Be Live. Yes, that is a correct thing. Tracy is on. Let's see. Hello from Nashville. Susan Swope. Hey, guys. We have a lot of people joining. Tracy McCauley, it looks like. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and start because it's about 7:01. So I will do my best to try to watch Dana Peterson. She must be a subscriber as well. That's the only way I'm going to see people's names. So that's good to know. But it's nice they don't have to be on Be Live, like they don't have to be a subscriber in order to participate in this. So, all right, so we're going to get going. We're going to start. It's Monday evening, October 7th, and we are now using, as I said, this new Be Live training format on Facebook Live so that we have the opportunity to record these better. We've had a lot of problems with audio when we've done this in the past when we've got 2 of us on. And we really want to use the trainings for the Pink Zebra Academy. So if you are not using the Academy, I'm going to tell you, you need to, because there's a lot of great stuff out there and it's going to continue to be, we're going to continue to add content to it. So it's under your training tab in your back office, and Pink Zebra Academy is easy and it has a lot of awesome stuff. So, but tonight our focus is, right? All right. So, yay! So cool. So I will just tell you, first of all, I said I'm Connie Ashburn. I'm the National Field Development Director. And next to me is
Melina Dixon. I'm a senior manager and I'm from Midland, North Carolina.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you that this is not my house. So if you're seeing these ugly things behind me, that is not how I decorate. So I'm in a hotel. I'm actually at the corporate offices this week in Sugar Land, and I work out of Greenville, South Carolina. So I'm spending the week here. And we had a really awesome rally. It was really fun. And so we, of course, are launching something very new in our company. And I know there's been a lot of questions and people wondering what's what. So over the next 4 Mondays, we're going to be bringing you some training to help you just get acclimated to this new subscription world that we're entering. And there is one thing I want to tell you right from the very beginning is we say it's a product category, but it's really not, because it is a subscription program. It's a whole new ball game here. So I just want to distinguish it a little bit because it's unique, certainly to this type of party plan business in general. But I want you to really think about this as a program that's going to help build your base. And so it's not just a product that you're going to sell once and be done with. So a little different than what we're used to. But anyway, so tonight what we're going to do is we're going to cover some of the slides from rally, okay, so that some of you that may not have been there can see what some of your Zeebs that were there saw. And then Melina, we're going to specifically address some of the social media issues and help them maybe with some launch ideas, because the 15th, of course, is our national rollout. And then I am going to share some information that I've been seeing and getting with questions. So I'm going to try to answer some of your questions, and then we'll do a Q&A at the end. So if you do have something we didn't address in this training, then hopefully we can do that. And I will just tell you, this is new for us too. So I may not be able to answer every question that you have, but if we can't answer it, I will get the answer for you. So just know that, okay? So you guys, everybody's ready, I hope. Seeing lots of people still joining us. So I'm going to go ahead, because this is brand new, be patient, because I have to do kind of a share screen thing. So Melina, you're going to have to kind of tell me if everything looks okay, because the first thing I'm going to do is bring up PowerPoint. So I'm going to address that with you guys. Now I have to go back to this and I have to share screen. So take me a second to do that, and then I can see that. So now, Melina, I assume you can see it.
Not
So
yet.
is it good, Melina?
I don't see it yet.
All right, so I completely see it on my end, which means it's probably not going to work. So even if you look at your,
did you push
go ahead,
the little thing to bring it up?
Yep. Yep. So it says it's sharing a window with you guys, and I can see it, and I've got the stop sharing on here. So even if you look at your phone, you don't see it.
I don't see it on my phone yet, but there's a delay, and maybe I'll never see it. I don't know.
All right, so I guess what I'm going to do, because I do this sometimes, and again, this is brand new to us. So if someone wants to text me that knows my number, let me know if you guys can see the PowerPoint. And if not, I'm going to talk you through it. I mean, it's not a big deal. And we certainly can upload this to the to Consultant Corner. I can put it out there as an image, and that will give people a chance to see the slides themselves. But the information is really what's the important part. So what do you see? Do you just see us still?
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Okay, that's what I want to know. So then I will stop sharing, and I will get out of this, and we will test that further. You know, it's just one of those things, but at least we're doing what we need. So we can't see the PowerPoint. Okay, I just got to test it. Okay. So I'm going to just run through some of the details of it from the slides. And then, like I said, everybody don't worry about that. I will post it for you because I've just pulled out just the slides that specifically are to ScentFlirt, not the entire thing you saw at Rally. So, okay, so we'll post it later. But basically, ScentFlirt is, of course, we're nationally launching it on October 15th. And we're going to have one more training before it launches. So next Monday, the 14th, and I'll remind you of that at the end, there'll be another training, which I think you guys are going to love. And then we launch that next day, which is Tuesday. So this, if anyone is are you a subscription person at all, Melina? No? Okay. Yeah. So I am not either, but I will tell you that, oh, wait a minute, Brittany's sending this. Oh, she said she can't see it. Okay. Sound is perfect. So that's great. But I will tell you from friends that I have that have subscription programs, the whole big thing about this is it's a surprise. Like they are so excited to get the box, the envelope, whatever it may be, and get surprised by what's coming. So this isn't like what we're used to where you order a specific product because you love it. People join subscription programs because they love the surprise of getting that little box or whatever it may be each month, and then obviously seeing what's coming in it. So, but I will tell you that our fabulous product development department has been developing this for quite a while. and they are very strategic about what they include in it. So the whole thing is there's going to be surprise fragrances every month. They've got exclusive deals, so there's going to be some deals offered to those ScentFlirt customers. Our first one has a coupon in there. You guys saw that on Saturday. So those kinds of things are going to be different every single month. And then there is the VIP access, was for people to be able to join early. So we're going to be using the hashtag PZScentFlirt. So anything that you post, make sure you use that and you tell your customers to do that. And we're going to talk a little bit about that when you talk, Melina, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then if people consecutively stay in the program for 6 months, they get a 5% discount on future orders of any fragrance products. Now, it has to be a consecutive 6 months, and they have to be an active ScentFlirt subscriber in order to receive the discount. So if they are in it for 3 months and then they drop out because they can cancel anytime, they cancel for a couple months and then they come back for 3 months, the end of that time period does not mean because they were in 6 months, they're going to start getting that 5% discount. It's only going to be when it's a consecutive 6 months. Okay, simple enough. Cover the next one. I'm sorry, the slides aren't there. So from an income standpoint, and this is the big thing that I want to share quickly, and we will address this further so you really understand what's happening. But in the US, and I didn't print the Canadian numbers, but I think I can remember what they are. In the US, if you have 17 subscribers to ScentFlirt, it is going to generate $442.92 in retail, which for you, SV, is $406.64. So for Canada, it's $442 SV because their SV is our retail. So what that does for you in a commission standpoint is it's just for $100 in commission at 25% that you're going to be earning just for your ScentFlirt subscribers. If you get it up to 38 subscribers, it's $988 in retail. So that's Canada's SV. And it is 900, did I say 988? I want to make sure I said the number right. 988, okay. And the SV on that for US is 908.86 or 96 technically. So that's $272. In Canada is about $275 in commission. You're at the 30% level. That's why that benchmark was mentioned, because you're getting at 900 in SV plus, which puts you in that 30% bracket. So if you consistently have 38 subscribers every month, you're going to be at the 30% commission level. And that doesn't count any of the other sales that you do, any parties, any events, any, customer orders that you're doing, any parties on the go, any of that. I mean, it's crazy. You get up to 84 subscribers and your SV is, well, I will say your retail for US is $21.84, just over that. For Canadian consultants, that's your SV. And for US people, it's $2,009.28. That's $700 in commission. And now you're at 35%. So that means every other bit of business that you do, parties and all the things we just talked about, you're going to be earning 35% commission on everything that you do. So what's the first thing you would do, Melina?
Wet my pants from excitement.
We start getting some subscribers. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we're going to talk a little bit about your goals in a little bit, but just it is amazing what this can do for your foundational business. But look at it as that and nothing more. This is a foundation. This isn't a way to build a business. This is a foundation of income and SV that then allows you to build upon. And everything that you're doing from that point, you're going to be at least at the 35% level when you get up to those 84 subscribers. But even at 38, you're ensuring yourself of getting 30% on everything you move forward. So smart business move, get as many subscribers as quickly as you can, and we'll move on from there. So Wall Hug was well received, to say the least. It is going to be the way that we are going to get Wall Hug out to your customers. Those ScentFlirt subscribers are going to be receiving it sometime during one of their winter months of the subscription. It is a first opportunity to get Wall Hug. What's going to happen after that, we don't know yet. But bottom line is, if they are a ScentFlirt subscriber, they will be the first ones to receive Wall Hug. And we know what kind of reaction happened at Rally when that was announced. I know a lot of you that have been around a while have been waiting for a plug-in for a long time. So I love the design of it. I just think it's fabulous. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm sure you were thrilled when you saw that as well, Melina.
for sure.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Okay, so some of the things we're going to do as a company, tools and resources are going to be available to you. We will, of course, have new product introductions coming through ScentFlirt. There's going to be some commercial videos that we're going to be producing over the next, time period. I don't know exactly when. Graphics are all coming out on Thursday because we really timed it for the launch of the 15th. So on the 10th, you're going to start seeing graphics in your back office. There is also going to be we're kind of contracting with a new promotional company because Town and Country is kind of fallen down. And so we're going to have some ScentFlirt t-shirts available. We're going to have some postcards available for you guys that do events that you want to promote it. So there's going to be some great tools for you to use. We are also going to be launching a micro influencer campaign. So there will be typical bloggers that can promote this and get this information out. And then obviously leads will come back into the company that will come out to you guys. And we're going to be doing some advertising campaigns in targeted areas where we don't have a lot of customer base. And so it's going to do nothing but help grow your ability to maybe connect with some customers in some new markets that we might not be in. So the next thing is we're going to talk about existing customers. So I'm not going to address all that at this point. And we will talk about some of the other things with new markets because I'm going to be our next week's topic. We're going to talk about some of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to skip over that. But anyway, hopefully with that, you're excited. I'll put that PowerPoint out tomorrow morning so everybody can see what those slides look like if you weren't at Rally. So at this point, Melina, I'm going to start with you, okay? Or continue with you, I should say. I'm not starting. So I would like to know how excited you are about this subscription program.
Incredibly excited. And I'll just jump into telling you why, because I love our products, or I would not be a consultant for this company. But I love when we have something new to offer people, something different. And I actually tried to create my own subscription box about 1.5 years ago, and it wasn't nearly as fun or awesome as what we're able to offer. And then also I'm really excited because, not everyone knows, but I have a full-time job. So Pink Zebra really is a side hustle for me, but I don't just want side hustle money. I don't just want pedicure money. I want car payment money. I want mortgage payment money. I want to be able to leave my corporate job one day and be, a full-time Pink Zebra consultant. And so any opportunity to add to my sales, I'm like, yes, bring it. And so that's what got me really excited. You shared all of the numbers, and numbers never lie, right? So I've had for a really long time the goal of, $1,000 in sales minimum every month. And I've been doing that pretty consistently the last few years. And then, in the fall, I've been able to increase that even more. So I'm just thinking with what I normally do during a fall selling season, on top of introducing this new product to people, I'm like, my brain just can't even handle all the numbers and how exciting it's just going to be. There's really limitless possibilities.
There is.
Yeah.
There really is.
Yeah. And I think customers are excited about this. I've been talking to a lot of people about it. So
that's cool. I just realized that I didn't do the one slide about, it's because it's not in the slide. That's why it was in the detail. So maybe I'll post that tomorrow about the fact that there's 18.5 million subscribers. Most the subscribers that they have 2 or more prescriptions a piece, and 35% of that 18.5 million have 3 or more. It's just that when you really look at from a number standpoint, there's been like a 24% growth in subscriber things like programs like this in the last, or the number of subscribers, I should say, in the last 2 years. I mean, we're going to continue to see that be a big part of people shopping online. So yeah, so I think it's very exciting for you, as you're saying, you're trying to hit 1,000 at least every month. I mean, now, you could probably very easily hit 2+. I mean, there's no question. So any of you that are thinking about Pink Sapphire, or you might be, Incentive Trip, trying to work towards that. What's that?
That's my Pink Sapphire ribbon.
Yes, exactly. So it will allow you to, really accomplish some of those higher goals for yourselves. And so I hope that you guys are really taking this seriously. I'm trying to read some of the comments. She's listening at work, so that's good. I don't have the value in the photo it was shown. I just want you guys to know that don't try to like put numbers to all of this. I can tell you the company's going to give you value for what you're investing. And I think every time we do this, it's like, oh my gosh, it was only this much or that much. They're not going to undersell what you are out there promoting with your customers. I want you to know that for sure. So, okay. So next on with your social media experience, how do you plan on integrating this into your business that will help others to understand that?
Yeah, so on Saturday after rally, I did a VIP catalog reveal with my customers and introduced ScentFlirt to them to get them excited and let them know I had been teasing them about it. And so I kind of already, I've already started the process in promoting this, but I'm working on a zebra reach campaign that will go out to my customers before the 15th. Because there are people that I'm not connected with on social media. I plan to unbox. I'm a subscriber. I plan to unbox every single month once I know all my customers have received their ScentFlirt package, because I don't want to ruin anyone's surprise. But I figure if I'm doing the unboxing, then people can see, oh, well, what did Melina get in her package? And it might create a little bit of FOMO for people. And I love that.
Absolutely.
I love when people are worried that they're going to miss out on something. That's exactly what we want. And, it's great that it is going to be a surprise every month. I don't know what to expect going forward, but yeah, so that's really important to me. So I'm gonna do that on Facebook every month. I'm gonna do that on Instagram, and then I'm gonna download that video and share it to my YouTube channel as well, because I have a little bit of a following over there. So that's really, really important to me. But then also in my customer follow-up, as I'm talking to customers, checking in with them on samples I've sent them or orders that they've placed, I'm going to make sure that they, saw my video on Saturday, or they've had a chance to check out my email. Have they heard that ScentFlirt is coming? And just make sure that I'm connecting with them that way.
Good. I'm trying to read some of the comments too, and it's really hard too, so I might have to go back and look at some of them. So if I don't answer a question you guys have up here, know that we will go back and do that. But two quick things before we go on is that someone asked about, can they do more than 6 months? Because I keep saying it's 6 months. Of course, they get the 5% discount. Of course, they can stay in for years if they choose. The average subscriber, what was it, 82% stay 6 months or more? Do you remember that stat from Saturday? It's a pretty high number, that the number of people stay in for 6 or more months.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's high. It's like 80% or 78%, something like that. So anyway, go on. So the next thing I was going to ask you is like, what is the first thing that you're going to do beyond what you already did Saturday that you kind of explained to us that you have planned come October 15th? And certainly you're kind of trying to gear up for obviously the national launch.
Yeah. So I'm using the video that that was created for us. That's going to go in my Zebra Reach campaign. I have not just customers in there, but leads that I've met at events. It's really important to me to make sure that I'm trying to reach as many people as possible, because I have a pretty, I have an ambitious goal that I want to have in subscribers by the end of the month.
How many?
Oh, 20. That's my goal.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yep. Currently there are 6, including me. I'm thinking, my husband might need to, maybe he should subscribe too. But yeah, my goal is 20 by the end of the month. And I've got, between now and the end of the month, I have Facebook parties and home parties and vendor events, all these things lined up. And so I'm really thinking a lot about how I incorporate that into all those things. So creating a graphic for my online parties so that these party guests know what's available to them. I have a little set sheet that I use at my parties. There's no discount on these sets, but people, they don't know and they don't care. I took all the guesswork took the guesswork out of it on what to order and how to order our products together. And so I'm adding ScentFlirt as one of my bundles, and people can they can go ahead and sign up at the party for it. And yeah, so I'm also creating my own referral program. That's really important to me that that my customers help spread the word for me. That's the way to work a little smarter and not as hard. And so when a customer brings me 3 new subscribers, I will give them a coupon. It's either going to be a virtual coupon, or I'll actually like snail mail a coupon to them for 10% off their next order. And, we'll just go from there. I mean, if they bring me 3 more customers, who knows, I might give them something else, but I want to keep it simple, as simple as possible to start with, and really just focus on getting it out there. And so one of the things that I talked about at Rally in Charlotte is, looking at a map for us in the United States. Look at a map of the US. For those of you in Canada, pull up a map. And this is really a game of who do you know? So start with the people you do know, and then find out who they know.
Right.
So I feel like I jumped ahead a little bit, but I'm just really excited about it.
No, that's good. I mean, the reality of it is, and we mentioned it at the rallies, that if you had 10 customers that each brought you 3 additional customers, that's really technically 40, because you've got the 10 that you did, and then they brought you, 3 each. That's 30 more people. You obviously are already exceeding that second benchmark, which is 38. So I really think a referral program, whatever you decide to do, and you're doing a coupon, but you can do anything you choose, would be a really great way. I don't know of any kind of, different types of companies. It's Cutco. I even saw it here on Be Live when I signed up for that. If I found 5 other people to subscribe to Be Live, I get some kind of a, and it's not me personally. I mean, the company would get some kind of a redemption coupon of some sort. So, just really utilizing the network that you have built with your customer base, and then getting them to obviously tap into their network through social media is pretty easy. So, and I think you're going to be happy with some of the graphics and the things that we're going to give you or prepare you with on Thursday that will allow you to promote this program pretty easily without you having to create something yourselves. Because we do want the graphics to stay professional that we've created, because they're fabulous. And if you saw the flyer for ScentFlirt, it is really, really well done. So very excited about that. Okay, so I see a couple other questions popping up here that I'm going to answer in the question part anyway, so I'm not going to address some of those. The other thing is, you mentioned party. So you understand, for all of those that may not have been there on Saturday, ScentFlirt does not count towards party sales. So if someone does sign up at a party, that's great. That's awesome. They'll do it on your phone. So basically they will bring you'll bring your personal website up and then go ahead and sign up right there, but it does not add to your party sales. So from a host standpoint, she's not getting the benefit of that, but I think most customers will make a purchase for the party itself and then decide to be a subscriber. So anyway, so the party needs to be for the host. Then, of course, they get the benefit of the half off. I'm going to address that in the question, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. Okay, so how would you introduce it? Well, I was going to ask you, first of all, any other tips that you might want to share, because that's where we talk about the introduction at parties. Like if you're, kind of what types of things you're going to be doing at your party to introduce it to those customers. You mentioned the bundles. I know that.
Yeah. So at my home parties, I have a really simple, I'm thinking traditional home party. So I have a very, very, very simple party presentation. I don't like to spend a lot of time talking. I really try to make them laugh and entertain them, and really get to the snipping part as quick as possible. But I am going to, I will take whatever the most recent ScentFlirt I have. I'm going to take that with me to the party and say, hey, look what I just received. This was my, October ScentFlirt or November ScentFlirt, and show them, what I was able to get, and explain all the, the benefits to having it, and the fact that it's a surprise and it's an opportunity to try new products. It's kind of like being an insider a little bit. You're getting to try things that not everyone gets to. With my online parties, I'm dedicating a slide just to that, and there will be some type of incentive to sign up, because I do want as many subscribers as possible. Obviously, I want all sorts of sales, but I really do want, I want to get as many folks subscribed as possible. So I offered something special to my customers who were able to subscribe on Saturday, I'm going to offer something to anyone else who subscribes when it goes live officially on the 15th. And then there'll be something small in it for people going forward.
Okay, so I was just thinking about something when you mentioned, if we're signing up people at a party and you've got a referral program in place, technically your host possibly just brought you 3 new ScentFlirt subscribers. So I would just tell you, all of you out there, that your host is eligible for that whatever bonus you're going to provide anyway. So if she's got 3 guests that sign up, or she finds some people, from her party experience that join ScentFlirt, then give her your referral, your referral bonus, whatever that might be. So yeah, I mean, you guys can use that however you choose, but that's a great way to compensate her in some way, because obviously it's not counting towards the party sales, but yet she is going to get a referral bonus if 3 of her guests at the party join.
Yeah, and I'm lucky that I have a large enough customer base that somebody's always ordering something, and so I can probably figure out, 3 people subscribed at Susie's party. I'll just, I'll add a random order to her party to kind of bump up the sales, and so she doesn't feel like she's missing anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I can.
Yeah, I was going to try to show the screen, what it's going to look like when they actually go in and enter it. But it sounds like, based on what I tried already, I'm probably not going to be able to show it.
I wonder if you drop me down, if you can then share your screen.
I'll try it.
And put me in the green room and I'll just hang out.
All right, I'm going to do that. See if that works. And I'll do a share screen. I need to go. So you guys be patient with me for a minute while we do this. And then I can still hear you, right, Melina? Yeah, I can. So you'll have to tell me if this comes up. Oops, geez, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go back to Be Live. I'm going to do share screen. Yeah, see, it doesn't even give me an option now, even though I've got that up there. And you're not seeing it, obviously. Your entire screen. Oh, a Chrome tab. I'll try that. See if that works. Okay, do you see that? I don't see it. See, it comes up for me just fine, but it looks like that's the way I could do it. So the only other thing I could try, I'm going to put you back up because that didn't work, obviously, is I don't know if I can do it on my phone. And if I did this for you guys, you could probably, this is really weird because I don't know where my camera is.
Right there.
I might be able to get you to see it that way. So I'm going to try that quick, and then we're going to go into some of the questions.
Yeah, I do have a couple more tips if you don't mind.
Oh, love it.
So I would recommend that everybody set a goal for this month. How many subscribers do you want to have by the end of October? And then also going forward, every month there should be a goal, because if you don't have a goal to work towards, you'll hit it every time.
Yeah, so exactly. Like nothing.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing that I'll say, just because I love social media so much, it's funny when I say something that's against social media, but I want to say this as kindly as possible. I don't want it to come out wrong, but posting about ScentFlirt on your personal page, your business page, your VIP group, just putting it out there and waiting for people to subscribe. I would say 90% of cases will not yield you results. You really do have to connect with people. And so, yes, I was able to go live with my VIP customers, and I did get 5 subscribers, but there's 120 people in that group. There's, over 600 people that follow my business page. And so, I could sit there and think, well, why didn't more people sign up? It's all a numbers game, and you really do have to focus on connecting with people. So if you're saying, well, I posted about it.
Nothing happened.
Right. Right. And that's 9 times out of 10, that's exactly the results that you are going to get. So You got to leave your house and you got to talk to people. You can pick up the phone, you can send someone a message. I mean, that video is really easy to share.
Yes.
So I recommend that you definitely use that. Let that be, your selling tool. But talk to people, share it with people on a one-on-one basis. I didn't post at all about ScentFlirt on my personal page, and that's just my personal philosophy and opinion and how I do things. I will go live and unbox it there, maybe not every month, but occasionally I will, because it's just like if I was a BarkBox subscriber, or if I was getting an Ipsy bag, that's where I'd share it. But that I don't want my sharing it every month to come across very salesy or very spammy. So that's my 2 cents on that.
Good. I'm glad you shared that. That's awesome. All right. So what I did is I went to a replicated website and I typed in the product search ScentFlirt. That was the easy way to do it. And this is what I see. So can you see it okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So
$200.
Yep, it's $200 tonight for 1 hour. So don't try to order it because you're going to pay a lot for it. We set it that way so we could take it live so you guys could see it. And then, of course, if anybody tries to order it, we'll pick it up tomorrow morning and we'll cancel it. But so I'm going to add to cart. You guys know all about that. It's so weird because it's really hard to tell the camera. So I'm going to add to cart. Sorry. There we go. Well, item is added to cart. Okay, I added it twice, so I'm now $400. All right, so I will do, of course, I've got the typical screen you see when you place an order like that. So I'm going to just continue, or checkout, I mean. And it's going to do your user login, so that's normal. So people do have to know their login information and their password in order to take this so we know who they are. So I'm going to go ahead and verify. Oh, see, it came up wrong. So let me do this. Ashburn. All right, my password. Dora, Millie, 2 of my dogs' names. 1956. Exclamation point. Okay. Sublina, login. It's verifying. Okay, so what happens sometimes when we do this? Invalid username and password, and I could have typed it wrong. We'll try it once more, and if that's not, I'll give it up. Okay. Okay, it's good. Okay, so now you're going to see the screen that says complete your information below, and I'm not going to go through all of that, but basically it allows you, so you see, it's so weird. I'm truly trying to line this up. You see where they can enter the name, the billing address, all that stuff should be in there, and I can click on every one of those and see it. Now, what I want to say is right here it says party. So you cannot add a ScentFlirt to a party, and we've had that happen. There's been a number of them. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes that added it to a party. We can't do that. So when we take this live, we're going to remove what you typically would see party. You won't see that in a ScentFlirt subscription, so that you can't add it to a party. But right now, it's there. I mean, it's not going to matter because you guys are going to have it live anyway. But basically, just check out that information. That's where they would enter a coupon code if they had it. So like your host will use that code, and then they just continue, and that's it. Okay, so it's a pretty easy process to order it, so it can be done easily at a party. And then is there anything else you want to add, anything last minute you want to share with anybody before I go through some of the other stuff that we have to share tonight?
No, nothing else that I can think of. Just
awesome.
Be excited and share it with as many people as you can.
And I think really focusing on your business and VIP pages is going to be important. And I was surprised, honestly, at our rally, how few people have VIP pages. When we asked the group how many did, there was only a handful of people that did. So I would recommend kind of doing some research on that, wouldn't you say? It's
Yep, it definitely has a purpose. So
It does. You can really target message people on your VIP page. Okay, so I'm going to share some stuff first, then we'll open it up to questions. I know some of you have asked some questions already, but I think a lot of them we're going to answer right now. And again, if something doesn't get answered, we will certainly post that out later. So, of course, the national launch is on the 15th of October. We have another training, as I mentioned, next Monday. So I would just encourage you to learn everything you can before then. Be on the next week's training for sure. The images will come out on Thursday, so you can kind of play around with that and plan some of your campaigns like you talked about, Melina. And there is certainly a sense of urgency when signing up for ScentFlirt on the 15th because we will have a cap. We don't know what that looks like yet, but we will have a cap. We can only handle so many subscriptions in this first group. But so I would suggest if you're going to do it, really plan a strong campaign for that 15th and 16th to try to get as many people signing up during that time. So as I mentioned earlier, even though we talk about this as a new product category, it is a whole new program that you can offer your customers. So you can't treat it like a product order like you've been used to in the past, where people just go in, they place this order. So it's one of the reasons we can't add it to a party, because in a subscription situation, consumers are agreeing to a monthly purchase and they have to put their credit card information in there. When you're placing an order for them, they know it's going to be a one-time purchase. That's it. There's nothing going to go beyond that. But in a subscription program, they're making a decision and approving for us to be able to charge them every single month for that amount, whatever it may be, whether you're in US or Canada. So it's a little bit different than selling a product at a party. And that's why we need them to go through the process I just showed you on the phone, so that they are going to be agreeing to the terms and conditions that are part of that agreement when they go in and enter or order ScentFlirt itself. So again, I just want to encourage you to be on all these trainings or listen to them if you can't be on them live. And we'll be putting these in the Pink Zebra Academy. I'll do a separate tab for ScentFlirt. So make sure you go in and listen to those things. So one thing I'm going to share exciting as it relates to the first month shipment, which will be October 25th. So there has been some questions about when is it going to ship. It's scheduled to ship on the 25th of every month, and the first month, of course, will be October 25th. So selections that are going to go into ScentFlirt each month are very strategic. It's not just random, like let's just throw some samples together and put them in ScentFlirt. That's not what it's about at all. In this first shipment going out on October 25th, it's going to include Paisley's pick for November. So your ScentFlirt subscribers, if they love that fragrance, because they're going to get it right at the end of October, they will be able to order that Paisley pick the whole entire month of November. So if you are a Club Pink member, you are going to love this, because I'm sure what you've done in the past is you've sent out those Paisley pick samples, and now you're not going to have to, because your October subscribers are going to get it automatically. So there won't be any need to send all those out. And the first month, the fragrances selected were from our top sellers list and from Paisley's pick. So again, it's very strategic by our product development group what is going in there each month. And they're also making selections from different essence categories, so that it gives an opportunity for customers. You might have some people, I don't know if you experienced this, Melina, that know they just love fruity. They know they love, the more manly fragrances. So they don't tend to try some of the other ones because they kind of gravitate there. This will give them a chance to really experience some different fragrances that they might not normally order at a party or placing an order on your website, which is nothing but good news for you. Because the whole idea behind ScentFlirt is really to create fragrance lovers. I mean, that's what it's all about. So I find personally, if I was just buying something before I knew anything about ScentFlirt, I have one particular fragrance candle that I buy all the time. And that's what I stick to. But now that Pink Zebra is in my life, my fragrances in my home are so different. But I would have just stuck in that one place for a long time. So that's the whole idea, is it's just going to open them up to all these different fragrance options. So the mini soap spray, you have it. Cute. So can you, sew it close because you can see the Pink Zebra logo on it. Look how cute that is. Awesome. Now, I was going to say, can you open it up? Cute. So it's got that vial in there that can be refilled, of course. So we were talking about this on Saturday. Like I have the full bottle of soaks in my car because I spray my car all the time. So I'm so excited. I'm going to have my little, atomizer now in there. So again, the subscription program is all about fragrance, but sometimes there's going to be these little surprises in there, like the first month shipment that's going to have that, that purse size atomizer that's kind of a little bigger than a lipstick thing, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I actually have a lipstick that I
Oh,
put on
good.
before we went live. So
Yeah, so it's very, very similar in size, just slightly larger than that. That's awesome. Perfect comparison. So that is the whole idea behind subscription programs. I've seen a number of posts here asking what's going to be in it. Well, that's the whole idea behind a subscription program. You don't know. It's a surprise. And so, again, we're going to make that work. And it's why consumers love these subscription programs, because they're surprised every time that box or that envelope arrives, and they love that. So just know that they should not expect something every single month in the sense of, maybe a new product like we're doing this month, and we will do with Wall Hug, but the fragrances are going to be fabulous. They're going to certainly be getting well worth their money that they're spending. But anyway, again, what makes it so fun is just a surprise. So really cool. Okay, so all ScentFlirt graphics, which I mentioned earlier, including the ScentFlirt flyer that those that were at Rally got, are going to be uploaded up on the back office on Thursday, the 10th. We do also have new customer care cards. So if any of you that are doing events, and I use care cards at my parties too, because I found out information about customers that they wouldn't always verbalize to me, but they would check it off on a card. So they are already there. I put them up there today. So it's under resources and host and party tools. So the new care card has a ScentFlirt option. And I changed a couple things at the bottom, or our great marketing group did, to make space for it. So it's worded a little bit better now, I think. Host rewards. Now, that if they host a party, they can get their first month's subscription to ScentFlirt for half off. So it is not going to be a drop down as a half off item, again, because we have the consumer protection thing that the customer has to agree to that monthly subscription, and that we're charging their credit card every single month. So it's not like a product purchase. So it is going to be a separate transaction. And every week, it's, I think, going to be on Mondays, the staff will be running a report of all your parties that you closed that previous week. An email will be going out to your hosts that will offer them a coupon code, and I showed you that on the screen. That's where they'll enter that coupon code, so they will get 50% off their first subscription. Now, if they join before that, let's say they join on the 15th and they host in December, then they can get 50% off their next month. So if they're already a subscriber, I believe we will allow that to be applied. I'll doubly confirm that, but I think that's what's going to happen. So it's just another way for you to obviously encourage those bookings. Let's see. When you sign up, you will be charged. Just know that. So I think some information went out earlier that they were going to be charged on the 25th when the shipment went out. That's not the case. So if your subscriber starts on the 10th, their card is going to be hit on the 10th. The shipment will always go out around the 25th of the month. And the only time that will change is if there's a holiday, it falls on a weekend. So know that the day may fluctuate, 2, 3, could be 4 or 5 days, but unlikely. It would typically be about 2 or 3 if it is. But if it's a weekday and it's not a holiday, it will ship on the 25th, but their card will be charged when they sign up. And so moving forward, every month after that, if they signed up on the 10th and their card gets hit on the 10th, it's going to get hit on the 10th every single month. So it's just going to bill the same time all the time, which I think your customers will be totally fine with that. You can sign up through the 24th and still be in the 25th shipment. And the only time that would be different is if, like in December, the 25th is Christmas, we're not going to be shipping that day. So if we are shipping a little bit early, then the cutoff might stop, or might be a little bit earlier than the 24th. So just be aware of that. If you placed an order during Saturday's launch and you placed it with a party order, customer service is trying to resolve how they're going to fix that, because we can't allow it to be on a party. So they're working on the details of that right now. And they will have Paisley post what's going to happen. There's about 300 orders that came in connected to a party. So CS is working on that right now, and they will definitely get that information out to you to let you know how. You don't have to contact customer service at this point or do anything. Once they figure out the process of how they're going to handle it, they will communicate that out to you guys. Okay. And know that you cannot order additional products with ScentFlirt. Again, some of the orders that came in on Saturday, you did. If you keep those items there, they are not going to ship until the 25th. So if you placed an order and ScentFlirt was one of the items and you ordered 2 or 3 other items with it, that order is going to sit there until the 25th when your ScentFlirt subscription goes. So if that's not what you want to have happen, we can't stop the orders at this point. You're going to need to contact customer service, let them know you want those items canceled off of that ScentFlirt order, and then you can place a separate order for those, okay? So some people got $8 shipping charged on ScentFlirt, and we know it's not $8. And that was because they attached it to a party. So that's really what the situation was. So we just add or recommend that you don't add any additional items to ScentFlirt. The system technically isn't going to stop you at this point, but your order is going to sit there. So you're going to end up waiting possibly for a few weeks. Okay. Anything else that people have questions about? Now, if we open it up to questions at this point, if you asked a question before, it's going to be really hard for me to go through all the feed here. So if you have a question I didn't address here, I'm going to give you a chance to do that. And I will have to read them, and I won't know who asked it. So I'm just going to have to basically tell you, are they getting their $8 back? That will be a yes. Will the wall hug come out in, oh, see, now the things are jumping. In one of the ScentFlirts, yes, wall hog will be in a winter subscription shipment of ScentFlirt for sure. Can you order multiple boxes in one order? Yes. How would someone go about canceling their subscription when they are ready to? It's email, and I don't have the email right here. Do you remember it, Alina? It's like cancel ScentFlirt@pinkzebrahome.com, I believe, but I will post it. It's a simple, it's a
simple one.
But it's very simple. But I will post that email. Okay, I have an event on the 12th and wondering what information I will have available. You'll have a lot of information because you'll have all the images and everything. So I think you'll have plenty. Can they cancel at any time? Yes. Will it stop them from adding items to the order? Not at this point. What about the wall hug? Will customers signing up on the 15th get the wall hug still? Yes, they will. Absolutely. Let's see. January won't be 6 months. I don't know what that means, and it looks like Trina asked that question, so I don't know what she's asking. Do consultants order the same way, pay the same price? Yes, but you're going to get your 25% or 30% or 35% off on it because you have SV there, of course. Ships out on the 25th of every month. We know that. If consultant has a subscription, can they use coupons and other products? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that is?
No, and I've seen a couple questions about why is it saying back ordered, and obviously I don't work for home office, but it's because it's not available to ship yet, so it's going to stay back ordered until they begin posting.
It's a way they can handle those orders sitting out there because we would typically ship anything that comes in. We don't really have like a back order system, so that's really what it is. Can they use their soaks? Stuff jumps so quick; it's hard for me to see. Do I call customer service because my ZebraNet doesn't work for me? Yes. How many samples were in the ScentFlirt you received? Can you go through the ScentFlirt envelope, show them everything? It's the value of ScentFlirt box. It changes monthly depending on the month, so I can't always give you a specific value, but it'll be $32 or more, sometimes more. Will wall hug be available for purchase outside of ScentFlirt? That to be determined in the future. We're using this as a testing ground, so do we still with it, or is that a one-time deal only? That'll be an October shipment if that's what you're asking, and if there's something else beyond that, I'm not sure. $4 shipping for Alaska and Hawaii, not sure, but I will find out. $4, okay. Someone asked if the wall hugs go in January. I said yes, not necessarily true. So if they sign up in October, they will get it when it becomes available this winter, but we're not saying exactly when. We were told that really if we stayed an active customer for 6 months, they would receive a discount after the 6 months. That is a true customer, or a true question, or a true answer. Is there a max amount of people who will be able to sign up? There is. It's a pretty strong number, but we will keep you posted on that when we launch it on the 15th. If you order multiple boxes, will it be multiple shipping or just one shipping? It's going to be multiple shipping. It's part of it's $4 for every 26. What are the ounces per bag? Are they 2? I don't remember.
I don't know. So
right, go ahead and share.
Yeah, we got 2 farmhouse ciders. We got 2 Let It Snows. This is a new scent. We got the 2 Bronze Ambers, the Paisley's Pick. I already busted into one of them, and I'm gonna
That's why it looks a little different.
yeah, and I'm like, ooh. Okay, so here's my description of this, just in case anyone's curious. I said, if rustling leaves had a girlfriend, it would be Bronze Amber, because it's that that woodsy kind of exotic scent, but definitely a little more feminine. So that's my take on it. And then I'm so confused on what these are, and I can't wait to find out what the deal is. But these appear to be recipes, or it could just be multicolored sprinkles. I haven't opened them yet. Maybe I should real quick. I should just, and y'all, I opened mine with scissors because my heart,
like it to be neat.
My heart can't handle.
You're saying 1 ounce samples on the thing. Any type of flyer or notice with the order shipped. Sandy's asking if we're going to include any type of flyer or notice with orders shipped, and I assume you mean in the envelope, Sandy. I will try to clarify that to see. Okay. What do you think?
So this is Warm and Cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's I don't know if my sniffer's like working properly.
Somebody's asking if you're always going to be double scents of the same scent, and I think it's because you want enough for the warmer is really what it is. Would you say that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the Farmhouse Cider and the Let It Snow and the Bronze Amber, we got 2 of them. That's probably more than one serving size.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right, and then this is Winterberry that I'm gonna sniff.
Okay. Is there a catalog included in ScentFlirt? Not at this point. Doesn't mean we couldn't every so often throw in a catalog, but obviously our catalog is online. Good.
This is it's a nice, it's a wintry fruit. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And then you got the mini spray. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
And the coupon, do you have the coupon code sitting there? Oh, good. So that's California Boy.
Yeah. And is this, did everyone get the same discount code? I'm just wondering.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to cover mine because I don't want anyone to steal my coupon code.
So what does it say? It says ScentFlirt subscriber.
Yeah, it says provide access to the order of ScentFlirt subscription, $5 off, 1 red crackle simmering light with antique white base.
Awesome.
And it's good from November 1st to November 30th.
Okay. So again, that just encourages your customers to get on your website, place an order. That's the whole idea. You know, you've got things that are going out to those customers that constantly remind you that you are here, you're around. I mean, it's going to be a reminder that they do business with you. So people are asking about the catalog. I don't see that happening. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure why you guys are thinking that. My only thought is they're customers of yours already. They can go online and look at that catalog. You want them going online. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So I will ask about the catalog, but I do not think that's in the plan at this point. So, all right.
We did get the Paisley's Pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's something right there, because that explains all the other product categories too, right? On the back.
Yeah. So it has the recipe options, mm-hmm. and then it has what comes in the VIP box.
Okay.
So I just thought of something that's maybe smart. So now, I know my October customer or my October subscribers are going to get what I have here.
Right.
And so maybe I'll send them 1 or 2 like small samples of one of these scents so that they can play around with recipes if they don't already have them. And then that creates an opportunity where in November, they've got to order jars of this. And now they got to order jars of whatever else I sent them. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, the idea is not to just sell somebody this. We want to sell them, more than just this subscription. We want them to get other jars of sprinkles, other soaks when this runs out. Mm-hmm. California Boy, I love, but mm-hmm. it's not something that I'm going to wear. I would rather honestly wear warm apple pie, if we can be completely honest. But I'm going to use
switch it.
Yeah.
You'll be able to switch it.
Yeah. So I'm going to put something different in it when this runs out.
Mm-hmm. So some people asked how you got the ScentFlirt thing, because she was a rally leader. So that's just one of the perks of leadership. They put a lot of time into prepping for this training and setting up and doing all that kind of stuff. So they did get that they first set there would be, oh, so somebody said, Tom said that in Akron that the first ScentFlirt would have a catalog. So that I was not aware of. So if that's true, that's awesome. So I it's corrected. So there's lots of information going out. So
let's see if the catalog fits. Let's see. Oh, I mean, if it,
okay.
we'll see.
Yeah. So I would guess, I mean, anytime we can do that, we will. But again, get people to your website because Blend Bar is there and all that cool stuff. So, all right. I think, will there be an atomizer in the package every month? No. There's not an atomizer in the package every month. Definitely not. It's going to change all the time. So that's the fun thing about this is that you're not going to know every month what's coming. It's called surprise, right?
Yes, it is called surprise. It's
absolutely. Okay. I think that kind of, go ahead. Yeah.
Be patient and be excited. I mean, we all know what's coming in this first one, but let's be excited for all the other ones.
Absolutely. So thank you, Melina, for your time and for investing in us and sharing some of your tips and ideas. I hope this was helpful to all of you. Next week, I am going to be doing the training on Monday, and I actually have a guest on that is not a consultant, that is somebody from our company that is going to be sharing really the concept behind ScentFlirt and give you guys a little bit more insight into the strategic plan that they have for the future of this program, which I think will educate you, first of all, about it, but also get you excited about getting people subscribing because it's going to be awesome. So I think you're going to love next Monday. So try to be on there, and then we will set up in the Academy a ScentFlirt tab so that you can go there and listen to this. If you've got team members that weren't able to be on tonight, they certainly can go to Facebook and find it, but I'll put it on the Academy as well. So you've got an opportunity to watch this. All right. Are we good?
I'm good.
You're good.
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm great. Thanks again, everyone. Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care. Thanks, Melina. Bye.